They produce 7,000 40-foot containers per month. Do you have an idea how much we're talking about there? Every container contains averagely about 1,200 LCDs. One container times 7,000 per month. You see the volume? They are the largest in the world. They produce for HP, Compaq, IBM, everybody. Sony, Philips. They produce for everybody. Those goods were produced by them, and we managed to load it on the truck and send it to France to the customer. At that time, that trailer is worth a couple of million. Guess what happened? They were stopped. They were stopped by a van, which is parked on the side. Sorry, parked in the middle on the side, stopping the truck going forward. Of course, the truck didn't want to keep, so it slowed down. And guess what happened? A whole bunch of gangs with masks and guns came up and took the guy. The guy was wrapped up and chucked inside. The whole thing was gone. 2 million, like that. See, so it really, anything is possible. I mean, like I said just now, the guy is going to pick up a container and go straight, but if this kind of thing happens again, you cannot guarantee that. But anyway, enough of these stories. My idea is to tell you what is going on in the real world. So what you want to know and what you want to learn is you want to be prepared. You want to learn as much as you can. I'm happy to come and share my experience with you. I hope I have another chance to do that. We can talk about more. But in the meantime, I hope this is something interesting for you. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack, for the very interesting and very realistic talk about this experience in logistic area. So, any questions for Jack?
And how long does it take from one factory to deliver all the goods to the end customers?
Ooh, very good question. It depends on where your factory is, and it depends on your destination. Normally,
from China, for example.
Normally, this is about 1 to 3 days. This is anything between 21 to 34 days. Of course, vessel with faster speed costs you more, slower speed costs you less. And this normally is 1 to 3 days. And this is only 1 to 7 days. Why do I say 7 days? Because if you have to go to Romania or Rotterdam, it takes a while. Or you have to go to Finland or Russia. But if you're just going to a neighborhood, it's 1 day or 2 days. So you can add it up. The minimum will be 1, 22, 23, 24. 24 days. The maximum is going to be 1 time. Yes?
Okay. Sorry, this may sound a bit different from our supply chain management, but
okay.
I guess they are more or less related together. I'm talking about logistics and strategy and management.
Yes.
Okay. In our last class, they told us to talk about the strategies used by companies to control the effect of recession. So some of us talked about GIT, warehousing, and stuff like that. Now, assuming that these are the strategies used by the company, how did they manage to control the effect, and how did those strategies help the company to gain advantage during the recession?
Okay. What Horace mentioned, those strategies are actually pretty general strategy because they are used on a daily basis. We have JIT all the time, which means IBM will say that my supply for keyboard, for mouse, for case, for monitors, you guys, I want delivery within 4 hours. That's what we call JIT, because you then have to be around me. So those are day-to-day running strategies. But if you're specifically talking about recession, the strategies are totally different. The strategy basically is to do with cost. During recession, my demand is low. So the first thing I want to do is cut costs. That would be the basic strategy you want to go for first. The second thing is, how do I boost up my share? How do I boost up my volume? Which means killing my competition. How do I make sure that people will come to me to buy my product than other people? And that is the sales. It's actually pretty much the same strategy as what everybody is doing every day. It's just being pushed out and squeezed out a little bit more than usual. So that's what we do, or what we did during the recession. Like I said, when the recession is there, that means my choice of supplies are more. However, my customers' choice of suppliers are also more. So it makes it difficult for me, which means I have to pass on difficulties to my suppliers. So maybe that would be the pattern, the strategy we will go for.
Like,
Does that answer your question?
like what strategy do you have in mind to use during the recession?
Well, like I said, lower down the cost. But if you talk about strategy, I mean, it really depends on how details we're going to.
Okay, like talking about the cost, what can you use to lower the cost?
Okay, what we did actually was interesting, very good, because in our company we had 24 people. During recession, there were contracts that expired during that period that we did not continue the contract. So, and some people were kind of, dispensable. So we let them go. So we reduced all the way to 18 people. After that, not good enough. So what we did is we asked for voluntarily 10% off the salaries. Luckily, maybe, I've been blessed that, I've been okay with my people. So everybody accepted. They all accepted it. So we continue. And in doing that, in management, the top people, we actually voluntarily reduced our salary by 25%. So there were a bunch of us, five of us with 25% and the rest of them with 10%. We did that for a few months and we were also lucky because the Dutch government actually reacted very well. They then put our fund, about 1.2 billion, and any company can apply for it. So we did. We applied for it, and in return what we get is we will pay employees 50% of their salary. They are allowed to work only 50%. The government then will pay 75% of the remaining 50%. Okay? But if your employee does not wish to come for the 50% of the time, they are allowed to stay at home. But what we have to do is we then have to come up with classes like this. Excel class, English class, logistic class to go and visit the port, do all kind of things to help these employees to raise their skills. So we did all that to comply with the condition, and we were lucky. We got 6 months of rebate for that, the subsidy actually. So everybody was happy. Nobody left the company. And that's part of the strategy that we did. Yeah.
So my question is about the shipping lines.
Yeah.
Basically, how does it work? Let's say if you rent a container, does it include the cost of, let's say, traveling to, let's say I'm renting a container to send it to Ghana, and I'm paying, let's say, £2,000. Do I have to, does it include the cost of traveling from here to the UK, or just for the container, to Ghana, or just for the container?
Okay. It depends. Okay. Now, my client, ASUS, wants me to send a container from China, Shanghai,